Hi, my name is Leise Hook, and I'm the author and illustrator of Names and Faces, a graphic memoir. This book explores my experience of growing up as a mixed-race Asian American in the Midwest, the South, and in different parts of Asia, as well as the process of trying to create a cohesive identity in those different contexts. I would recommend Names and Faces to my 18-year-old self for two reasons. First, I grew up reading and loving graphic memoir. I think comics are really well suited as a medium for allowing a reader to deeply enter an author's subjective experience. And as an 18-year-old, I was really hungry for those types of stories. Just, what was it like to be another person moving through the world, growing up, making mistakes, finding their own footing. And yeah, Names and Faces delves into episodes starting from my childhood, moving into young adulthood. So it's certainly interested in that period of transition and making sense of it. The second reason I would recommend this book is because on one hand, it is sort of a classic coming of age story, but unlike a more traditional memoir that might follow a person's life chronologically, Names and Faces is a memoir that is split into essays. So in each of the 9 comics essays of this book, I take a different lens through which to view racial identity. For example, the history of American Girl dolls, the cultural meaning of blonde hair, the power of portraiture, and the way that invasive species are named. So in that sense, Names and Faces is also the story of a young person developing her own sensibility and learning how to honor it by following her curiosity. I think that it's so important to go through that process and learn how to develop that self-trust, especially when there might be internal and external voices that are telling you there's nothing to see there. So Names and Faces is about the value of honoring that internal compass. So I hope you'll give it a read and consider sharing it with the young people in your life. Thank you.